Hello. Alright, H-bomb with a burpee tutorial. Now I'm calling them burpees because you'll see in a second there's always someone who's going to say that's not a burpee, that's called something else. I don't really care. The foundational movement is a burpee, okay? And we're going to show you some variations that will allow you, whoever you are, to perform this, okay? And if you're more advanced, there's higher level burpees. And I say higher level, there's all sorts of burpees, jumping burpees, or rotational jumping burpees, single arm, single leg burpees, all this sort of stuff. I'm going to show you more higher, making them more challenging by doing more work, more push-ups. And we've got a 12 days of Christmas burpees challenge, and so I have to say that slowly, I keep getting my words mixed up. So we've got a challenge, and so the idea is to build the volume up over the days. So day one we do one burpee, day two, one breath, two burpees. Okay, day three, one breath, two breaths, three burpees. All the way up until day 12, like in that fashion. So we're controlling our breathing, and if we are maybe doing up to 4 push-ups per burpee on day 12, that just in day 12 will be 312 push-ups. You understand that's a considerable amount of work if you're deconditioned. The volume will creep up over the days, but choose your variation wisely. Whatever you choose that day, try and finish that level that day. Okay? Beauty. Alright, so one of the problems with the burpee is that people lack mobility. They lack strength and mobility, okay, and control of the body. We want those three in place for physical autonomy. So the idea, for me, I like to spread my feet wide, okay? I also like to use knee and hip, try and share that load a little bit, okay? But still, if my ankles and hips are stiff, I might only get to there, and then I've got to either lift off my heels and maybe go more through my knees to get my hands down, or I've got to round that lower back. So if you're, and I'm not the stiffest person, not the most mobile, but I'm not the stiffest. And so you see a lot of people, and they might join a boot camp or just a cheap online program, and they just burpees. There's no instruction, there's no thought of maybe assessing you. So you're stiff as a board, and you have your feet together instead of buying yourself some range with your feet apart, and you'll come boom. Okay, so you've got a huge range through the knees, all through the lower back because your hips are stiff. Okay, because this joint's stiff, so you really round it off, and you wonder, moving with speed as well, deconditioned, so we're bouncing. The knees have probably not been in that position for some while. So if you're sat, they're probably only there. All right, if you ride a bike, they probably only get to there, 90 degrees, and then there you are, landing with your whole body weight and gravity, boom, bouncing into that position, wondering why you get a back and knee pain. Okay, so we want to make exercise a regular daily thing. Movement is medicine, okay? Health is wealth, okay? Movement is medicine, but it is important how you move. So the burpee doesn't have to be maligned. You'll hear physios, chiros, all the people you go and see when you're broken and you're trying to get fixed, and they'll bag burpees or they'll bag trainers. No, it's not the exercise, and it's not trainers, it's the trainer that you maybe sort of who didn't get the instruction or you didn't listen or whatever else. But a burpee can be a really safe exercise. I have 70-odd-year-old ladies doing burpees. You can have a platform, you see I've got a box, you can have a platform even higher than this and do the same thing. So it could be stepping in with the feet wide, knee and hip, so we share that load, keeping a long spine, hands up. I put my hands on that box and I make sure the shoulders are over the top of the wrists there, yeah? Now it could be that, and if that was a start, someone could just stand up from there. It could be learning to do that, all right? But ideally we get to step back, we step back, and we create that stability through the midsection, squeezing the button, so we're lengthening our heels to head. We step in, and we stand, and we squeeze again here, okay? As our mobility and strength and control improves, maybe we use a lower object, okay? And we do the same thing, sitting into that, and we step, and we stand. Okay, so the point where we get to the floor, and by the way, the spine is allowed to flex. We are allowed to lift the heels that little bit, but we've just got to be sure we're conditioned for it. We've built up to it, and we do our strength and mobility work daily. So look, if I'm getting into a deep enough position there and I can get my hands down, I can still step and step, and I'm stepping in again. That really helps work the mobility of my hips. But of course, we do want to aim for the pop back, where I pop back and I really engage the butt and the tummy, and then I come in, those feet going wide, buy me that little bit of mobility, okay? You'll see if I allow my feet to turn out, in, out, okay? Now, again, is that just going up, down? I don't care, I'm calling it a burpee variation, okay? All right, so we could add the push-up, we could add a jump, even from here, it might be you're strong enough to do a push-up, but it just might be a bit of mobility through your hips and knees. Don't be put off, do the push-up, do the extra work. Okay, it could be that you can, from here, pop back. Could be coming back from an injury where the knees or the hips don't want to move too far yet, but they'll deal with that little soft landing as you control. When we get to the floor, we could add a push-up from the knees maybe. So maybe we come down, we pop back, low to the knees, keeping the butt engaged, pull the floor to the chest, coach through those hands, push away. Maybe we step in, maybe we jump in. Okay, maybe we add this, feet together, clap, and then we down into that next repetition. Maybe we lower down from the full position, up off the knees. That would make it a bit harder. And then again, we're in. Maybe we add the full push-up. Okay, and so on. Okay, I mentioned adding more push-ups. A 2-pump, or a Spartan Leonidas burpee is just 2 push-ups to every burpee. So it would be something like so. Okay, if you're going to a 3-pump, it could be 3 push-ups. A Navy SEAL, which is essentially, show it from this angle again, is essentially here. Alright, so it's essentially after your first push-up, left knee, after your second push-up, right knee, after your third push-up, you jump back up. And all I'm going to, in our Christmas burpee challenge, is a 4 push-up burpee. I call a strong 4 burpee, okay? So we just added a first push-up, so that Navy SEAL. Down, 1 push-up, next one left knee, next one right knee, next one up, and down we go again. Alrighty? I would love you to subscribe to this channel. I would love you to do some daily burpees. Burpees for breakfast, guys, especially through Christmas. Keeps you honest, earn the rest of your day, and look, choose your weapons wisely. It's what we do. We try and make exercise available to anyone, pretty much anyone at any level, all right? That's the idea. As long as you've got the heart, the desire to do something, to really become strong, because it's not about your ability, it's really what's between your 2 ears. It's all that desire, that really heart as well, you know? Let's bring it in, guys, let's bring it in. Good challenge going on. Get into the Facebook group as well, okay? Catch ya.